Hello, Grandpa. Welcome to the end of August. It has been a roller coaster couple of weeks. I am very excited to show you in this video how the garden bed extension went. So Damien had some time off work and he hired a digger. So we bought in the digger and the kids they loved it. They loved having dad home. They loved the novelty of the digger. Jack would wake up in the morning, he'd go out and say good morning to the digger. And it was a really fun little project. The garden bed extension itself turned out fantastic. Really excited about the direction that the garden is going in and how it's all looking and coming together. When we were initially measuring out the garden bed size, I said, let's go big or go home. So it is huge. It fills the entire space that we have down near the avocados. And I really wanted a space that I could experiment and grow into. With the potential that if things go well, that I can see this turning into some sort of small business, somehow to do with flowers. I don't know how it's going to look. I haven't worked that out in my mind as to what I want to turn this into. Here is my little calendula patch. So I'm saving the flowers and I want to make a calendula salve. So I have been collecting the flowers and I've been putting them in a food dehydrator. And when I have filled my little jar, then I will have enough flowers to go to the next stage, which is soaking the dried flowers in the oil. My approach with the garden bed extension was that I wanted to test out and give myself an experiment season or year. The planting begins. I have said that if it grows like a weed, then I'll keep it. But if it doesn't, and I have a lot of trouble growing it, like it doesn't germinate very well, or it doesn't like the hot weather, or too much rain, or whatever the case may be, well, then I won't grow it next year. The Zinnias from last year, they did really well last year. They were a huge success. So I've got a good spot dedicated to those guys where I have saved seed from last year and I'm growing them again, growing my favorites again. The Zinnias were definitely a success and continuing those guys, but I am really experimenting with the new varieties, and what I'm doing is I'm just growing a small amount of a lot of different things. I just want to grow enough to see what is a willing germinate, what germinates well, what grows well, and then also the timing as well to work out when I need to actually start sowing the seeds to when they start flowering, and then what the climate, like what the weather's doing. So it's exciting. It's a very big experiment at the moment, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it. There's definitely been some hit and misses in terms of what's growing and what's not, but I am slowly starting to fill up the garden bed, and even though it is huge, I have already had the thought cross my mind I don't think this is big enough. Now, I feel like that's just a very typical garden thing, that no matter how big it is actually never big enough. But yeah, I'm having to start going, maybe I don't need quite that many of that particular plant to make space for some different varieties. So yeah, it's all starting to happen, and I am excited to see the end of winter. As the weather warms up, I mean, it already feels like spring. That everything is already starting to grow. There's plenty of flowers around and things like that. So brought over a little jar with some snapdragons and some ranunculus over for Mum this morning. The other thing is I have done a video on the worm farm. The kids had an absolute ball with the worm farm. They loved the wormies. They were so excited to be able to see them and to do the whole thing. So yeah, that was a really fun one, and I'm looking forward to using that as a way to put the kitchen scraps and things like that in, but also to be able to use the castings and things like that on the garden. So that is, that's another layer of where I want to take the gardening into that more self-sufficient, organic, waste not, want not mentality, and try and really improve it as much as I can with what is already at home. So that's pretty well where that one is up to. I just need to smush the videos together and put it up here on YouTube so you can watch it. So that'll be the next one. But yeah, that's it for this video. So yes, exciting times ahead, more planting, and I will keep you up to date as things move along. So that's it for this video, Grandpa. All right, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.